Hey guys, today's video is about a pretty cool ski boot, the Salomon Quest Max 120. With this ski boot you have the opportunity to custom fit your inner boot, but also the shell of your ski boot.
Und da ist von Salomon angegeben, dass das alles.
Now the company Salomon is saying that you shouldn't do this at home, you should go to a proper ski shop and they should do it for you. But today I'm going to show you how to custom fit your ski boot at home. So please check it out. Part 1 is about custom fitting your inner boot and part 2 is about the shell. If you want to check out part 2 right now, then just click here. We've also made a review about the Salomon Quest Max series, so check it out here. So now let's start with the inner boot. So here we have the inner boot. Salomon is calling it My Custom Fit, which basically means that you can just heat up your boot to 90 degrees. And if you step right in, you should have a custom fit to your foot. So now it's all about where we should stretch the ski boot and how we should do that. The most common issue about ski boots is that your forefoot is just too wide. Especially with the Salomon Quest Max series, because this one is just 98 millimeters wide, so you probably have to stretch it. And the most important thing to know is that it's not enough just to step right into the ski boot, because it won't stretch enough. And because of that we will use tapes just to make your foot a little bit wider. The easiest way to do it is to cut a sock, put those over your feet, of course on the part where you want to stretch your ski boot. And if that's not enough, you can always apply more tape. And with this method you will really stretch your ski boot. So now we are done. You can see the tape right here because there's the pressure point. And on top of this you should wear your ski socks. But before we can heat up the inner boot, always make sure that your soles are out of the ski boot, because this is just plastic and with 100 degrees it will just bend and lose its form factor. And now we can go to the oven. A special tip from my side is that you should use a thermometer, like you would use it for cooking meat and stuff, because the oven is not precise enough with the temperature, so you have to check it on your own.
Immer relativ ungenau sind auf 10 Grad. Mit dem hier können wir wirklich sicher gehen, dass wir die richtige Temperatur haben. So, wenn wir jetzt den Ofen auf ungefähr
So now we have preheaten the oven to 90 degrees Celsius, not Fahrenheit. That's pretty important because we are from Europe, so always measure in degrees Celsius. And always make sure that you put your ski boot on something like these wood parts, because it isn't good if you put your boot right on the metal part of the oven. Heat up the boot just about 10 minutes and you're good. During the heating process, always check the temperature, and now after the 10 minutes we can put our ski boot out of the oven. But always make sure to put your soles back in the ski boot. Now just step into your ski boot. And try to tighten it up there. We do it with a little piece of tape. You should always put the inner boot into the shell of your ski boot, but because we have to stretch our shell afterwards, you can just step into the boot and it should be fine. There shouldn't be any problems because of that. So after 3 or 4 minutes of cooling down, you can start to put pressure on your ski boot, and that it just feels like you would start skiing or something. So now we've stretched the inner boot. If you want to see how you can do that with your shell, then just check out the video right here. But as I said, I'm not taking any responsibility for you. So if something happens, that's your own fault. There's no warranty on what I do. So hopefully I'll see you next time with 4 free skier.